when entitled drivers realize they aren't above the law. We're popping off this bozo not stopping till they've learned a lesson. Idiot ran a red light and collided right into a police car. They really don't know what brakes do, I guess. If you're running a very red light on a wide road as this one, the cop is bound to be close by. And sure, yes sir, this idiot found themselves an officer right at the scene. This might have been the easy citation this officer had to hand out. Wowzers. People lacking such basic road awareness should not be on it in the first place, let alone breaking traffic laws. What a noob. You can tell from the driver's reaction that they know they messed up. Cops savored the moment before turning their lights on. Copper took their sweet time to exact justice, but we have another lawbreaker shamed. Well done, boys. I like the idea of each cop arriving 15 seconds after the other, each asking the guy, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" and scowling while another cop walks up to do the same. This dude runs a red light, starts honking at the dashcam driver, and is instantly taken down by a convenient cop. Instant karma at its best.
Yes!
Having those blinkers on while turning from the wrong lane isn't going to be enough to save you from a cop. Here's the perfect example. Watch this driver use the shoulder to pass traffic and get super slow when they pass a cop. At that moment, they knew they ducked up. Impatient drivers like the one in the SUV have no place in a civilized society, especially when they're hazard to honest people. For a man such as this, only another idiot on a bike can tell him he's not above the law. This idiot in a hurry decides to cross the double yellow lines like he owns the road. Gets their bluff called real fast.
Don't hit that car!
That's not how you do that. Back
Go.
up. Back up. No,
There's
that's
a
not how
car
that works.
there!
Back up.
Go.
You're an idiot. Back up. Moron. That's not how that works.
What are you gonna do when someone pulls out a gun and shoots you?
Die.
Oh my god, over getting into the driveway?
Fucking idiot.
An incessant need to overtake quickly becomes a road rage episode when this guy decides to pass the dashcam car in the turn lane. Moron fails miserably and suffers a burst tire. Sheesh.
Dude, go! You gotta go back. You're on the wrong.
And here we have some British folks not knowing which side of the road to drive on. America is different, people, for better or worse. Learn and then come out.
Go! You have to go back. No, go! You go! I have to stop sign. No, I have to stop sign. No, you have to go.
Here's a delicious serving of state troopers catching self-entitled idiots who want to use the breakdown lane to get an advantage. Watch this chump hit the roundabout and damage their SUV's wheel. A new class of blind has emerged, folks.
Ma'am, if you touch me one more time, I will shove you away.
I'm not touching you.
Stop approaching me. If you keep approaching me,
Look! Get that on camera!
stop
Look what she
approaching
did.
me.
Get a load of this lady carrying out an assault and then getting karma handed to her, piping hot. Also, that car sounds like it hadn't had a new serpentine belt in about 15 years.
So you throw money at me, and then you get up in my face over and over?
Nothing.
The cops are gonna hear about this.
Oh, good. Let him do it. I'll get you on camera. Bring it over.
So you're trying to flee from a crime scene? I'm calling
crime scene.
I'm telling you I'm calling the police because you assaulted me and you're fleeing. I have it on video. You just hit someone. You just fucking hit them. She's trying to flee from a crime scene. I have that on video.
It isn't every day you get to see a Ford get this crazy and almost crash into a construction site. All that in front of a police officer, too. Big leagues, buddy. Watch this road rage Karen almost take out another driver to yell at them just because she thinks they cut her off. The gas station employee was having none of it, though. Even bikers can highlight themselves as smooth idiots, kinda like this guy who pulls up dangerously close to the dashcam car. Even if you're going a few digits above the speed limit, it's still speeding and it will make the cops take notice. Don't test your luck like this idiot, folks.
Things and people just don't hear me. You know, do you find that in your relationship where you're just like, do you want to do this thing? And you're like, no, I don't. And the thing just happens anyway. And you're sitting there like, I said I didn't want to do this, and yet here I am doing this thing. How does this keep it? How do I make my no's mean no? I just don't know how to do it. Jesus Christ, I gotta be honest with you, I was good at that bunch.
Get a load of this box truck with the clutch fake out. I thought he was trying to help, but turns out my man just had places to be. Apparently, this lady thinks the signs on the road are optional. What a wonderful citizen. Watch this totally random bump caused by a probable forgetfulness to put the car in park mode. Stay safe, guys. Don't let this silly and expensive mistake get to you. Watch this dangerously close call almost caused by the white truck. Dashcam driver luckily controlled their vehicle, otherwise we'd be seeing a nasty crash. This one's a hit and run caused by a cyclist. The dude's left foot comes off the pedals and he makes the time-tested classic mistake of turning the handlebars to the right and then dives off to the left. Hits the car and then scrambles off. Bet that one hurt. What this idiot is doing is not only unsafe, but illegal. Most drivers don't know that the dual arrow sign that says center lane only indicates that the center lane is not a merge lane. This sedan zips by like a bat out of hell. There's even a wild swerve for a split second to add variety to their stupidity. Canton police has no mercy for this going the wrong way. Go get 'em, Tiger. Check this bad boy driving the wrong way on a Saturday night in Atlanta. Guess their Saturday isn't going according to plan after this. Texas has some of the most random two-brain drivers available in the States. Watch these two men get their cars tangled up, assess the damage, and then go about their merry way. Question marks everywhere.
Hey!
Judging by the way that little rental truck was swerving, I'm guessing the driver was on the phone, and I think imagining maybe the cops was trying to get dashcam video of it before pulling him over.
Oh,
What do you guys think?
Okay.
If you're going to mess around like that, you can bet your bottom dollar there's going to be a convenient cop lurking not too far away. In the middle of this almost deserted highway, this guy manages to get pulled over for speeding. What a chump.
Ce qui est drôle. Ah non, oh oui, c'est lui. Il a passé comme une balle.
This red light runner isn't getting away, not if the cop in the muscle car can help it. Speeding like you own the country? Get ready to get pulled over real soon. Take this bozo in the white car for a shining example. Notice that the second car on the right does exactly the same thing as the car that got pulled over did. I guess this is a honeypot site for the local PD. This four-wheeler Jeep really thought using the shoulder was their birthright. They get a nasty surprise that doubles as a reality check for them.
Using the shoulder lead as a
Watch this idiot run a red light and almost hit a truck all while the police watch on. Can't think of anything positive happening to them after this. Breakdown lane travel is permitted, but not until 3 p.m. here in Tewksbury. State police will have to put in extra effort to make this idiot understand that. The guy in the Honda Odyssey got mad at the dashcam driver because he thought he could cut them off on their on-ramp. Chump even tries to brake check them, only to fail miserably and ends up colliding with a passing by Lexus NX. Hope this cop yelled "Wrong way, Jose" before making their way over to this drunken idiot. Impatient and dangerous driver on Lawrence Avenue in Chicago finds out karma is real. First you're driving aggressively, then you're changing lanes like a madman, almost missing a vehicle by a hair's length. Don't expect any sweet words from the cop coming after your little show. This jerk motorcycle rider came flying up on the car's bumper and was tailgating them on Highway 22 near Mill Creek in Oregon. As soon as these two hit a passing lane, he went at least 20 to 25 miles per hour over the speed limit to pass the car. Rightly got what was coming to him. If you're driving in the oncoming lane to beat the traffic at a stoplight, make sure there aren't two police cars watching you do it.
Thousands of teachers have answered our call for their experience with student debt. We wanted to understand what makes this particular job even more vulnerable to a ton of debt. first factor, of course, is chronically low pay. On average, Kenya is often suicide in the break room. She teaches chemistry and English in Oklahoma City, and she remembers getting her first classroom job. After waitressing, it sounds awesome.
I personally try to avoid the left side passing lane for any distance. Seems this is where idiots like this one hang out. Watch this scourge upon mankind make a dangerous U-turn all in front of the police on Ocean Drive, Bunbury.
That was a bit rough.
You know it's going down hard when there's an unmarked BMW going after speeding Golf. The truck passes in no passing zone and gets pulled over. Instant karma. Subtle, nice and clean. The dashcam driver is off to work in traffic on Highway 41 in Hillsborough County, Florida, when an idiot runs along a cycle lane in the grass to avoid the traffic. Fortunately for him, he gets pulled over by an unmarked cop. Emergency lane is for, well, not what they're using it for.
The same as you're paying in rent. What have you got to lose? You're alone getting, land finding, home building.
And 77 friends, valued at $10,000.
This impatient driver in an SUV tries to beat the traffic by driving on the shoulder. Instant justice served by a cop in an unmarked police car. Happened on I-95 in Norwood, Massachusetts.
In New York, resisting and saying no.
Guy speeds past an unmarked Challenger on US 19 in Clearwater. I suppose they won't be going above the speed limit for a long time. I love how the cop clearly lets the car go as if to say, oh, you go right ahead of everyone, no worries, then pulls him over. This two-cell-brained motorcyclist decides to cut through traffic brake on westbound I-580. The highway police thankfully chases and catches him. Tailgating and speeding inside a school zone? This buddy didn't play their cards right. Get a load of this Ferrari getting pulled over by a police car for going well above the speed limit. Realistically though, if it took me that long to pull over, I'd be in prison. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, but if you want more content, just click this on the screen.